Hello and welcome to a very special episode of Spewcast. Today, as you can see,
Candy tasting, Harry Potter
we're going to
style.
sample all of these delicious Wizarding World candies. Exploding bonbons, fudge flies, chocolate frog, birdie bots, peppermint toads,
Fizzing Whizbees.
and fizzing whizbees.
Very excited. Been excited since we came up with this idea like a week ago, and just have been wanting to record.
Yeah, when we were doing the last episode, we instantly, as soon as we saw the list of all the candies, we were like, okay, let's see what we can try. And we're about to get into it.
And we're going to do a tier list of them.
Yep, we're going to rank them from S to D, just like last time. Mm-hmm. They'll probably move around as we go because it's going to be our first time tasting a lot of these.
Right.
Let's get into it. And of course, it wouldn't be a trip to Honeyduke's without a quick stop at the Three Broomsticks for some butterbeer. So here we go. Let's taste this one.
All right. I've never tried butterbeer before.
I've had Wizarding World butterbeer, but never the mail-in kind. All right, let's pour.
Very nice. Cheers.
First taste. Ooh, really sweet. Wow.
I don't know about that.
It's a pretty good taste, but it's like 30 times the level of sweet that I desire.
Yeah. Well, I don't like that flavor that much, but that's okay. Yeah, so for me, the butterbeer is probably a D for now.
Honestly, sorry. I'm like C, I think, because I like the flavor, but it's extremely sweet.
Yeah.
And the bummer is it's S tier in the books for sure.
Well, yeah. Oh well.
Yeah, it's fine. All right. Shall we get started with a treat?
Yeah, and we got crackers too. I feel like there's a thing where you're supposed to have a cracker between tasting stuff in some situations, like wine tasting or something. I don't know. So, what do we start with?
Let's start with the classic, well-known Birdie Bots, every flavor bean. This will be a fun one because I don't think we're gonna know what we're gonna eat.
No, we'll do a surprise.
All right.
But make sure you roulette it.
You gotta close your eyes, look away, or whatever.
Yeah.
Pick one out. All right, I got one. Ooh, I feel like I feel like I got. All right, let's show the camera first.
Ooh.
Green.
Is it?
I'm gonna take the bite first. Green? It's a lightish looking green. It's like a sour apple or something. Green apple. I think I know yours.
It's not bad. It's kind of lemon limey.
Sherbet lemon.
Sherbet lemon. Pretty good. We got lucky. There's no vomit.
Yeah, I know
or
that.
Earwax.
Can we do one more?
All right, you want to get a gross one. All right.
Kind of.
Reach in. Oh no. All right, I'm gonna take the one that fell because I think it's a vomit.
Oh.
Do it for the show.
Okay.
Oh no, even worse. Earthworm. And we got what looks like blueberry or something.
I'll test it. Should I try it?
Not blueberry. It looks like blueberry.
Was this blueberry?
It's the only blue one in here. I think that's blueberry. You tell me.
I guess. It's gross.
All right.
D.
Oh yeah, that's earthworm. That tastes like dirt.
I would say my first one, the lemon one, probably like a B.
I think this is S tier because it's fun. Like even the gross ones, it's just a good time.
Oh, you're just saying in general.
I'm kind of the experience is involved because it's
very
Harry Potter
fun. It's very
candy.
I'd probably say like A or B. So I'll do A because it is really fun.
Okay. If something blows my mind, then maybe it'll get moved down because it's not like
the flavors
any of them
not
taste
that
that
great.
good. But yeah. I just had fun. That was a good time. So.
Yeah, it was. Okay. Peppermint toads.
Ooh, perfect to wash down the flavor of earthworm.
Yeah,
some
there you
mint.
go. Oh wait, we gotta have a cracker.
If we get close enough to our mics, this is kind of a mukbang, like ASMR eating.
Yeah. Okay. Peppermint toads. Do you want to try? Do you want to try the same?
All right, so they smell like.
They smell delicious.
Really pepperminty in the best way.
Yeah,
and they're dark
really
chocolate, so I feel like this is gonna be a win.
Yeah. Ready?
They almost melt in your mouth.
These are good. These are good.
Wow, I like this a lot.
No, those are delicious.
I'm gonna have another.
Yeah, they're small. Those are really good. I'm moving Birdie Bots down to C.
Yeah, me too. I'm doing A. To C?
I don't actually like the flavor. I'm going off flavor now.
It's a whole thing for me.
Toads I'm going to put at A right now. I feel like, I don't know.
I'm putting Toads at A above Birdie Bots. I don't like, it's weird, but even though I have Birdie at S, this made me realize that there's potential higher.
Yeah.
Even though I don't see this as S. I don't know how to explain my thought process right now, but this made me realize.
I'm going to try this again. Still terrible.
It's honestly, like, it tastes like Wizarding World butterbeer. But the warm butterbeer at Harry Potter World is delicious.
I feel like I would dislike it more warm, but...
Well, it's like hot. It's like a hot chocolate, but obviously butterbeer.
I don't like that flavor. I think that's my problem. Okay.
But it has like a foam on top before we get into this. It has like a nice cream foam on top.
I've definitely seen it.
That's what I'm saying. It's like you get the warmth, which kind
That's
of
fun.
takes the bite out of the sweet.
Yeah.
It's still too sweet. But
I think I'd rather pumpkin juice.
Yeah, pumpkin juice is probably delicious.
We gotta make some of that.
All right, so next up, exploding bonbons.
I'm so curious about
One
this.
thing, I think we need to take a quick step back and review some packaging.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm realizing this because I like this packaging.
Yeah, it's cool.
I think it's fun. Like, I see this and I want to buy it.
Yeah.
It's also got some, like, old-timey, freaky little clowns on it. Maybe I'll...
And what does it say, like, that they are?
This says, it's a real boom. Orange and pineapple flavor bonbons.
Okay. I wonder if they're all orange and pineapple, or it's split between...
The Birdie Bots is all torn up now. Difficult to get to. But also a cool package. Similar feel to it, like kind of carnival and like old-timey.
Peppermint Toads is not that exciting.
It's a little more...
It's kind of generic.
Average, generic, yeah.
But that's okay.
But
they make up for it with the flavor.
I can't believe how delicious those were.
Yeah, very good.
All right. Also, this is the easiest to open so far, I'd say. I'm intrigued. Orange and pineapple flavored bonbons.
I expected them to be chocolate. Like, look at they're white.
Are these white chocolate?
Oh no.
That's not a good start.
Not a good start. But that's, yeah.
This is a big package.
All right. Yeah, I know. We're gonna have to ship these out to someone. All right. But maybe they're great. Should we try?
They smell.
Should we try?
They smell pretty good. They smell like pineapple.
I don't think that they smell like fake pine. I don't know. That's not my flavor.
I like the smell.
I'm gonna take a partial bite first. Butterbeer is moving to C. And this is going to D.
I think we read way back when we were doing our research for the Would You Rather.
Yeah.
I think we read it has like Pop Rocks in the middle.
Yeah.
I got a little bite of that, but they never popped in my mouth.
Oh.
I just had like a crunch.
Do you want mine?
No, I don't like it.
Okay.
I just finished it because I wanted to see if I could get the Pop Rocks to pop. Yeah, no, that's D. That's not good.
Okay.
I'm really bummed.
I know.
As soon as you told me it was white, I was like, oh.
I know. Heart sinking.
I love like dark chocolate with fruit, like dark chocolate with orange or something.
Yeah, me too.
That's kind of what I was expecting.
The orange.
That's why. I mean, that's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah, like
the things you crack and
yeah,
it's like orange.
It's like an orange, but it's chocolate in it.
And it says everybody's favorite delicious snack, and both of those have 2 exclamation points. And then
they're really enthusiastic about them.
Made with chocolatey fizzy fruits. And it says queen bee on it with an angry looking.
So it's another fruit
bee lady.
It's another fruit chocolate.
Yeah. Yeah.
These ones I can tell are not white chocolate, which is a great start.
Yeah.
I'm very pro fruit and chocolate.
I hope these might be what we were looking for.
Yeah.
I had it in my mouth already.
They smell good. I like the smell. They smell like gummies.
Pop Rocks. Pop Rocks. These are the ones with Pop Rocks.
There's definitely Pop Rocks in that one too. Oh. Nope. This is the Pop Rocks.
Yeah, this is fun.
What was in the middle of those? Because there was something.
I don't know. I just took a bite.
This is good.
It's weird. It's fun but weird. You think they'll be able to hear that?
We'll see. These are a good time. Solid B. I don't like the milk chocolate of them.
They're not actually that good flavor-wise, but they're really weird and
they're
kind of
fun.
I'd say a B too.
They're an experience.
So much crackling. I don't know when the crackling stops, but let's try a cracker.
Makes me appreciate birdies a little more.
Yeah.
Because birdies at least like generally taste a little better, I'd say.
I don't know.
But they're just as fun. I didn't really like the taste of this, but I really liked the experience a lot. I don't know what the fruit is. It just tasted really like kind of fake.
I feel like Birdie Bots I want to put at B. And Fizzing Whizbees I want to put at C now. This is very confusing.
This is confusing. Every time I think of like a new rearranging, I'm like, well, but then that kind of puts this other one in a weird place. And
I mean, Exploding Bonbon's definitely the worst.
Yeah, that's not good.
Butterbeer.
Unfortunate.
Is a little better than the Exploding Bonbons to me, for sure.
Fudge Flies. Chocolate flavored fudge flies. That's what it says.
Wow.
And then on the back it says chocolate flavored fudge flies.
Wow. Thank you.
These look reminiscent of the Toads.
Smell good.
They're just the fly version.
Smells like chocolate.
And non-peppermint.
Tastes like
extremely
chocolate.
Basic. Not bad.
I like them though.
I like that they're small. I also like that about the peppermint Toads.
This is the thing. I'll actually eat these. Like after we're done with this, I'm not going to eat most of these things too much, but I'm going to eat that.
Yeah. For the release of Hogwarts Legacy, I bought a few chocolate frogs.
Yeah.
And some Birdie Bots and then some butterbeer, but like knockoff butterbeer from Amazon. Mm-hmm. And it was all just because I was like, I have to do something. It's like I've been following this game for so long. And I opened the chocolate frogs to get the cards, which because I bought them as a pack, they had the same exact card twice, which was lame. And then I only ate one of them.
I want one more.
And then I didn't have any of the Birdie Bots because I was doing it alone. It's like not as fun. It's not. I'm not just gonna snack on Birdie Bots. You gotta like make it a thing.
It's a whole thing.
Yeah. So I get what you're saying about these. I could eat these. I don't really love them, but I also like they're just normal. I guess.
Put them at B.
I'm gonna put them. I think that they're very close to Fizzing Whizbees for me, but I'll probably put them just below them, which is still B.
Oh, you're putting. Oh, I see. I'm gonna have to rearrange this whole list.
The Fizzing Whizbees I thought were fun, And while I didn't like the taste that much, I also didn't dislike the taste, and I kind of feel that way about these.
Yeah. Whoa, nothing's at S for me.
Yeah, I don't think anything is going to be S. Maybe if we gotten the dark chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
Chocolate frog.
Okay. So, speaking of that, we have our chocolate frog. Saved till the end because we want to know the card, and that's
I was excited to find out this card.
Look at how big this frog is. Wait, hold on.
A mammoth-sized chocolate frog. This is more of a chocolate toad.
Yeah. How am I gonna...
Yeah, this is going to be hard to portion, but, you know.
It's like really tough. Here, you deal with it.
All right, grab the card while I do this.
Okay. The card is...
Holy crap. Artemisia Lufkin.
Do you...
Founder of Quidditch. I don't know.
Sorry.
I'm just snacking on a chocolate frog without thinking.
In 1798, Artemisia Lufkin was the first witch to become Minister for Magic.
Ooh. Okay, that's cool.
That is cool.
Wait, what year?
1798.
Okay.
Oh, here
really
we go. That did not work. Mission failed.
We're gonna need to like knife this boy.
Okay.
Here, you want some of these little pieces that fell off? All right, I'll get a knife.
Quick break. And we're back with our chocolate frog.
In pieces.
Ready to taste.
Thanks to a kitchen knife.
It's gonna break my teeth or something.
It might. I would be careful. Hind leg.
Yeah, Alex chipped his tooth before. He has to watch out.
Yep.
Right. It tastes kind of like the fudge flies, right? A little better, maybe?
Yeah, I feel like for some reason it's better. I was trying to piece together why that is.
Getting a weird flavor, though.
I think that's just milk chocolate in general. We eat basically exclusively dark chocolate. All right, I'm going to have a bite of fly now.
You know that deodorant that all grandpas use? What is it called? It's like a green...
Stride.
The heck is it called? Yeah.
Stride right? Or is it... No.
That's what I was thinking. Why?
And then my mind goes to Rite Aid, which is where you buy it.
Picture that deodorant on a grandpa, and that's
It's not what I get.
Okay, well, you know.
But I know where you're going.
Do you?
Well,
let me try this fly again.
I feel like it makes you nostalgic of grandparents. This is really a grandfather chocolate. I think that it's better than the fudge flies because of the card, but not really anything special.
I think the fudge flies taste better.
I literally think they taste the exact same.
No.
To me. So I guess it belongs between Whizbees and flies for me on B tier.
We should have gotten the dark chocolate one.
I know, but we bought a set, and the set came with
you're right.
Milk chocolate.
Someday we'll do that.
I don't know why I keep going back to the butterbeer, and then I drink it, and I'm like, so sweet. We have 2 other butterbeers. If anyone wants them, just give your address.
Yeah, seriously, we'll send you one.
We'll probably just give them to someone. They're going somewhere.
Yeah,
and
we're not gonna have them. But they are pretty cool. Like, the packaging is really cool for those. I love these.
Yeah.
These mugs.
Be a real bummer if we didn't like these and we bought that set.
They're pretty cool. Actually, probably I'm going to rate this an S.
That is true. The butterbeer mug is S tier. That's true.
Yeah. I think we're done.
That is our tier list. All right, I'm going to go down mine. I don't know if you want to go down yours too. So S tier, what do you got? Mug?
Just the mug.
Okay, what's A tier for you?
Peppermint toads.
All right, I have peppermint toads at the top of A, and then Birdie Bots.
Okay.
B tier.
Fudge flies.
All right, this tier is packed for me. I got fizzing Whizbees, chocolate frogs, fudge flies in that order.
Okay. What about C for you?
I got butterbeer exclusively.
I have chocolate frog at the top, followed by fizzing Whizbees.
And then D tier, we both got exploding bonbons, but I think you have butterbeer as well.
Yeah, butterbeer and exploding bonbons.
Okay.
Exploding bonbons, easily the worst. Do not buy.
Yeah. It's a bummer because that was the one thing that didn't come in the set, so we added them on. We bought them separately.
Wait, what was at the top? What was at the top for you again? That was not the mug.
Oh, my favorite item, the peppermint toads.
All right, let's have one more.
We're crowning the winner right now.
They're also just like adorable.
And they're perfect to wash down all this like other stuff that we've eaten that was just okay.
Yeah.
They taste like candy canes.
They do.
Chocolate. I mean, obviously peppermint, but like makes me happy.
Yeah.
It's what Hogsmeade should taste like.
Very good. All right, we're back. We cleaned up all our snacks. So now we're going to dive into Reddit.
Let's do it.
Okay, so I was in one of my deep dive Reddit moods the other night, and I found one post that I kind of felt like I really understood. So it was an opinion post.
Usually the best.
Yeah. So opinion. Lockhart and Fleur's actors are attractive, but still they weren't attractive enough in the movies. Both actors are attractive, but in the novels, Fleur is described as out-of-the-world type pretty, and Lockhart is so handsome that all the teenagers are drooling over him. Of course, you can't get someone who would look like Fleur level pretty, but I think they could have chosen someone more enchanting and alluring to match Fleur's vibe. And me, as a teen, felt nothing for Lockhart and didn't make sense to me that teenagers would swoon over him. He is good-looking, no doubt, but not teen heartthrob material, at least according to me. And so I feel for that with Lockhart. Like, anytime I watched the movie, beginning when I was younger, I was like, I don't understand. He's definitely too old.
He's too old. He should not be that old. I think that...
Yeah, it doesn't make sense that, like, Hermione's obsessed with him and all these girls.
He should be... should be like a 30, 35 max. Maybe. Yeah. I mean, maybe 30 is a little young, but like 35-ish year old. I mean, he's supposed to have enough years of experience out on the field of all these memories that he's stolen.
Yeah.
But so like maybe 35, but I feel like he's just like a little too old.
He's
in the
definitely
movies.
He's way too old.
Maybe it's just his style. I don't know, but yeah, the Fleur thing for me, it's always going to be completely subjective.
Yeah, Fleur is fine.
Like they were limited to a pool of like French actresses at the right age that like were good actresses, and like what's her name? I was trying to think of this earlier. It's something Posey.
Yeah.
Something Posey. Like, it's not like she's not attractive. It's just that, like, you can't do what a Vila is supposed to do and be, like, completely distractingly attractive that, like, your mind goes to butterflies or whatever Ron does.
I didn't think twice about her.
Yeah, I'm
honestly.
not bothered at all by her
but
casting.
Lockhart, I really was like, this makes no sense. So I really liked reading this opinion. Thank you. So we're going to do some Lockhart casting.
This one you kind of ran with. I don't think I mean, I was there for one of the castings. I guess it'll probably be the first one we talk about.
Yeah.
It was kind of a mutual thing where we were both like,
yeah,
this would be kind of hilarious.
Yeah, and I was just like, I tried to get in the mindset of like, who would be a teen heartthrob based on the opinion post. So the first one is, and he's been in the news a lot, Joe Alwyn.
Taylor Swift's ex. That was pretty good.
That was really good and unplanned. Thank you.
We need more of that. We need to plan those.
I know. So Joe Alwyn was in conversations with friends. Yeah, okay. So he is handsome. but he also is kind of dopey to me. So I feel like he has that vibe.
He's got the puppy face sort of thing.
He definitely
what Jake Gyllenhaal has, he kind of has that too.
Yeah.
Which kind of goes with like a dopey type of, like, not to say he's dumb, I'm sure he's not, but like he could pull off.
I mean, if you cheat on Taylor Swift and she's
okay,
but anyway.
Rumor mill over here.
Anyway.
Once we start talking Taylor Swift.
Sorry.
Joe Alwyn.
Yeah. I thought we agreed that he like made sense.
Yeah, we were just like, I think we were talking like a few days before, like it'd be kind of funny to cast him as someone, but we were both like, there's nobody for him. And then as soon as we start talking about Lockhart, we were like, oh wait.
That makes sense.
That would be a good one.
Yeah. So that's our first. Anything else to say about him?
Well, I was just going to say, I stupidly did not like reread the description of how Lockhart's supposed to look in the books. I imagine it's like some sort of like flowy, wavy hair, so they may need to do something to wave his hair a bit.
Yeah.
I feel like he kind of has the me like cursed straight hair situation.
It depends on the photo. He has some flow in a few.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm not. They could do it.
But I trust him.
And the next one is Henry Golding. So he is handsome. He's from Crazy Rich Asians. He's more like the smart, handsome vibe.
Got the intelligence factor going.
Yeah. But then like he's a really good actor.
That's one thing I liked about the movie casting of Lockhart is like he's supposed to look sort of smart. Like he's supposed to pass as a teacher. Like he got the job and he wrote the books and et cetera, even if he didn't do the things.
Yeah.
He's supposed to pass as smart. So even if he's a little dopey, I think that it's important to have a balance of like dopey but still smart.
Yeah, and I think he could, because he's a good actor, I think he could act that way. I love Crazy Rich Asians. Great movie. But anyway, the last one.
Ooh, this one's fun.
Do you want to
all right. So she told me she had one and wanted me to guess. This was like an hour before we started filming.
Yeah.
And like it was little hint after little hint. The first little hint. Excuse me, the butterbeer. The first little hint was, what was it? He played a kind of
dopey character
already. And I was like, oh, was he in Harry Potter? Is that what you mean? And you said yes. So it's a recast. And I was like, okay, it had to be someone young enough where they're Lockhart's age now. So it's like a student, probably Harry's year-ish, maybe a little younger.
Yeah, so we'll give
my
you
first
a moment.
thought, my first thought here was Colin Creevy.
Oh, yeah.
And then your next hint was he was kind of almost a main character.
But also, he has to be handsome now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I don't know what Colin. I thought maybe you looked him up and he was handsome.
No, I guess we could have done that. I didn't think to do that.
So when you said he was a main character, my mind started going through like, okay, it's not Malfoy because we already know his casting rumors. I was like, obviously not a core like Harry or Ron.
No.
I started to go to like maybe Dean, maybe Seamus, but they weren't really that funny. I thought maybe Fred and George, but they're probably a little too old and they don't really feel like they fit like the, not to say they're not handsome, but they don't fit like the dopey handsome thing.
Funny, but yeah.
I thought like Lee Jordan, and then I was like, oh duh, Neville.
Yeah. So Matthew Lewis.
This was a long roundabout way of saying Matthew Lewis.
I was looking at a list of like British actors and I was like, whoa, this makes sense. This is a good one. And I was gonna surprise Alex with that while we were recording and I just couldn't keep it to myself. I'm like that. I give him presents like months in advance for all holidays. I just can't keep it to myself. So ooh,
Matthew Lewis is fun to talk about.
Yeah.
I feel like we've done a recast a lot, so I think we should have the disclaimer that we don't want them to recast every character.
No.
It's just a fun thing to talk about.
Yeah.
I think they should only recast once because otherwise it just like
it's too much.
And once at most, really.
Yeah.
Otherwise there's too much like hearkening back and people will bring it up in conversation too much. I think the goal is to not compare it to the movies and let it be its own thing.
Right.
But anyways, Matthew Lewis, he is handsome.
He is handsome.
It was like the talk of the town when the 7th came out.
Oh my gosh.
How like changed he was.
It was crazy. And he is goofy-ish.
Yep. He has years of experience being goofy.
Yeah. So it's fitting.
He's like, to me, he doesn't have, I feel like Lockhart has blonde hair. Obviously, it's fixable. Mm-hmm. I'd like to see how it looks on him.
I mean, Henry Golding wouldn't have blonde hair.
That's fair.
Either.
That's fair. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I mean, I've seen Crazy Rich Asians.
Yeah.
I have a lot more exposure to Neville's like acting experience. So
yeah, they're all good. Well, I don't know how good. Joe Alwyn was fine.
Joe Alwyn, I feel like in my mind is a like Hallmark movie level actor.
Yeah.
So like maybe a slight tier above. So I don't think of him as that great.
Right.
But he only has to be in one season.
Yeah, and he can
like kind of play into that.
Dopey, like that's okay.
Yeah. If there's one character where it matters a little less.
Yeah, exactly.
Like to overdo the acting a little bit is probably like pretty funny. Probably works.
Yeah. Okay, well, do you know who you would choose then?
I'm going to talk it out.
Okay.
Joe Alwyn is pretty hilarious, and I like what we were just saying about the like almost Hallmark level silly acting. I think would work for the character.
Yeah.
Robbie Goulding?
No, Henry
Goulding. Henry Goulding. He was a really good actor.
Yeah.
Definitely handsome, and he nails like the intellectual part, which I feel like was played down a little too much in the movies. Like I really wish that they like made him a little less dopey than they did.
Yeah, it was a little much.
So I think that this could be a chance for them to correct that, and he would probably be the best of the three for that.
Mm-hmm.
Or I don't know, because also Matthew Lewis would be good for that. It's those two probably. Those two probably for me are the top choices.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think if I would choose realistically what I would want, it's probably Golding.
Okay.
Because I don't really know if I actually want them to recast Neville.
Yeah.
I just like the idea of it in theory.
And I don't even know if I want them to recast. Like if they did, I don't know if I want him to be Lockhart.
Yeah.
I was trying to. I'm like, he's pretty cool now. Like.
Yeah, it'd be cool for him to be like flashback Dumbledore when he gets Snape.
Yeah, something.
I mean, geez, Snape when he gets Voldemort at like the orphanage.
Yeah. So I think I'd actually
still too young though.
Choose Joe because he's just. I feel like his personality kind of matches. Like he's kind of dumb.
Yeah.
And
Purely,
I don't know. I guess smart enough to write some songs, but also kind of dumb in decision making.
And my whole reason going the opposite direction, like kind of away from that, is just because we've seen it before, and I'm curious if they could like pull off the dumb but maintain the smart at the same time.
I know that's tough.
But
this is a tough.
It is a really hard casting. It's an interesting casting to talk about.
Yeah, it is. This one was really interesting.
It's somehow one of the most fun castings to talk about.
It's less stressful because it's not a main character.
Yeah.
So we'll do more of these.
Something I thought of earlier when you were talking about Neville, Matthew Lewis.
Yeah.
In the books, Harry, Ron, and Hermione, when they go to like St. Mungo's.
Yeah.
And they run into Lockhart, and Lockhart's like, "Oh, I'll sign some fan mail for you or whatever."
Right.
And then that's how they see Neville, and they see Neville and his parents, and that's how they find out about that. Or I mean, I think Harry already knew, but Ron didn't know or something. Ron's like, "Neville, why are you here?" And Harry and Hermione are like, "Ron, stop it."
Yeah.
But yeah, I just think that was an interesting connection that there was like. I mean, it completely doesn't actually matter for casting, but it made me think of that. I thought it was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Man, I really hope they keep the St. Mungo's stuff in the show.
Yeah, I would think there's going to be some of that. So, all right. Well, anything else?
I think that's it for today.
Okay.
That was a fun one. I loved, even if the food was a little bit underwhelming. For the most part, it was a lot of fun.
It was still really fun. We're gonna probably have some of our friends do the same thing we did.
We're talking about what to do with the many leftovers that we're not gonna really eat.
Just
of
give
our
them to
of our
friends.
B tier and below, maybe C tier and below that we don't want to eat.
Yeah.
I think we'll just do a friends eat off
Yeah. I think
or
that'll
taste
be fun.
off.
Mm-hmm. Have them
So
take a
they're-
lot of the pop. What were the ones with the pop rocks?
That was can't remember.
Well,
Fizzing
anyway.
Whizbees, I think.
Yeah, fizzing whizbees. Just have them pop a bunch in their mouth, see what happens.
A mouthful of Pop Rocks.
Yeah. So, all right, cool.
All right, we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Later.